The topic today is how to control your thoughts and grow rich. Now, if I told you that you can learn to be extremely wealthy in every way, not just materially, but we're talking about spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, mentally, in every way. And I said to you, the promise could be actually made to you that that's going to happen today. What source would you trust? Let's say different people made this, not just me, but others. Who would you trust that can really give you that knowledge? For instance, let's say somebody said, I read all the ancient texts, I've read the books that were written for thousands of years, all the mystical writings of all people from all over the planet, and I've put together the secrets, and I'm going to pass it on to you, all the secret societies. I'm going to take that knowledge, I'm going to give it to you, and I'm going to make you rich in every way. I'm going to give you that knowledge. Real wealth. It could be financial, but definitely it's going to be emotional. Definitely it'll give you emotional wealth and spiritual wealth, mental wealth. And if you're so motivated and you're willing to sacrifice enough, it'll give you financial wealth. But the other wealths are guaranteed if you're motivated. Would that be the person you believe? What would you be willing to sacrifice to give up to purchase that knowledge from that person? And how do you know you're going to get what you think you're paying for? Would you trust that person? Let's say you saw somebody walking around. He always looks happy. Well, what's happened? He looks happy. Would you trust him? Say, well, he seems to have this secret happiness. He always has this little twinkle in his eye and his smile. Would that be the person you trust to do it? Say, I'll pay this man for the knowledge. Say you paid that and you found out he's always happy because he's mentally defective and he just walks around happy all the time. Or he's medicated out of his mind. He's just grinning. Or you find out he was on drugs, he just stays looking happy, smiling all the time. You don't really know what you're going to get, including if you go to the guy who says he studied all these mystic writings. Well, let's say you see somebody and he's a multi-billionaire. So I can make you rich in every way. He's got mansions and yachts and airplanes and private jets. You say, oh, God, I want that. He's got a Rolls Royce. He's got every car you could possibly want. Garage is filled with them. Everything's great. Children, beautiful. Wife, beautiful. Everything's great. So, this man could show me the way. And I'll pay him. And you go to him. So he has everything you think you want. He says, I can teach you the way, but there's one thing you have to be willing to do. And he says, what's that? You have to be willing to kill other people's children. See, if you're willing to do that, you can get legislators of any nation to vote on acts that you need to send contracts your way, and you can control the world practically. You just have to be willing to kill their children. Say, I know where your children are, and be willing to send, a finger now and then to make the point. And you can get them to vote the way you want. And that's the secret of his wealth. He was willing to kill other people's children. So obviously, he's not somebody. When you see somebody with wealth, you don't know how he got it. Might have got it from killing people. So you don't even then. So how do you know who to trust there? Who do you trust? Where do you go? And then, of course, what are you willing to give up to have the knowledge? You know what? I'm not even going to ask you to trust me. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you something that might surprise you. I'm saying don't trust anyone. No, don't trust anyone who makes that promise to you. There's only one person you should trust. You know who that is? You. You should trust yourself. I can show you how to do this. Now, it's not based on some mystical teachings out of some ancient text and say if you follow these things and you sit in a cave and you meditate or you have all these positive thoughts to attract energy to you and I teach you the secret of how to do this, or if you chant certain mantras